Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am doing a very exciting reading for you today. Well, at least I believe it is a very exciting reading. This is the first time that the full moon has fallen on Friday the 13th in the United States, of course, since October 13th, 2000. So it has been it's just amazing. This will not happen again till August 13th, 2049. So this is a very, very, very special time. A very special energy is involved with this harvest moon, also called the Phoenix moon because of the constellation that it is in. So let's get started on this reading and let's see what this full moon has in store for you. What this energy has in store for you. Aries, September, full moon. Aries, September, full moon. Aries, September, full moon. Aries, September, full moon. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Six of Cups. Crowned by the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There you are, shining through as a king. Okay, emotions are going to be high during this time, and I'm going to go in a little bit more into the full moon and what it's going to bring. There you are, shining through. The essence of you is going to be very affected by this full moon. And then we have Gemini energy right here. Also, the time period of May 21st to June 20th can be coming up, but this is also love. You're going to be deeply affected by this full moon in a romantic way. It's also going to bring up some negative emotions, but don't worry too much about that. This is going to be counterbalanced by Pluto, so I'm going to go into that. Oh, you're taking this gift of prosperity. Justice is coming in. Now, this is the Libra time frame, September 23rd to October 22nd. Now, this full moon effects last until September 28th, okay? So do know that, and it can also last from full moon to full moon, but there is a sense also of the new moon kind of restarting things, depending on how sensitive you are, is going to be how this energy really, really affects you, and for how long. Now you have major arcana cards here, right? You have court cards, ace, and 2 regular cards. So this is going to be an impactful time for you. Then let's see your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Aries, September, full moon. Aries, oh goodness. Clarity, makes perfect sense. Aries, September, full moon. My goodness, they're just jumping out to be heard. Compassion. Yeah, having compassion for yourself is going to be very important, and for others during this time. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Aries, September, full moon. Aries, September, full moon. Aries, September, full moon. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Transformation, which is what this moon is all about. And relaxation. Being able to center yourself is going to be highly, highly, highly important to you, Aries. So let's talk about this full moon for just a moment, because it is so important. Now, this full moon brings with it transformation. That's why the Phoenix part of the full moon is so very important. It's also called the harvest moon because it is so close to the autumn or the fall equinox. Now, what it has here is a focus on intimate relationships, on family, and on the home. Pluto is affecting this full moon in a very positive way because it is supported by positive sextile Pluto, which gives powerful intuition and powerfully strong relationships during this time. So know here, that's why emotions are running so high, and they're going to be really linked to how you handle this time of the full moon. Now, the things to be concerned about, well, not concerned so much, but just to be warned about, is the fact that the moon is in Neptune, and this is opposite the sun in Mars. So that is why also you come out so strongly here. You are represented by Mars as your sign. So this is why it also impacts your emotions, and this is why you should pay a little bit close attention to your emotions during this time, and make sure not to be in any real high stress situations, because you will have a tendency to just be a little bit too quick to act. All right, make sure to fall back on the root of yourself, the essence of yourself, and bring with yourself clarity of mind, understanding, and purpose. So you start off here with your fairy guidance card of clarity. It says a mind of clarity is a mind of action. So clearing your mind and centering yourself is really going to help move you forward, Aries, to the place that you want to be, to the place that you need to be, body, mind, and spirit. Then we have compassion. By widening your circle of compassion for all nature's creatures, your spirit will soar. Make sure you are being compassionate not only with the world around you, but with yourself. Right? And this is adding to the fact that emotional relationships at this time is going to be so important and are going to be so important to you. Then we have transformation. Self-transformation is the evolving process of life that brings higher consciousness. And as we see with this full moon, it is all about transformation. The fact that it's called the harvest moon, about the transformative property of the land. The fact that it's also called the phoenix moon with the constellation that it's in, the transformative property of the phoenix is rising you above, is helping you move forward. And this is exactly what you're doing. Now, the color that shines through here is yellow. That's healing and cleansing your solar plexus chakra. During this time will be highly beneficial to you. Then we have relaxation. Stop your world from spinning by partaking in well-deserved moments of relaxation. If you can during this full moon, relax, center on yourself, center on what it is that you desire. Because your intuition is going to be so high at this time, you are going to find that really valuable insights come your way. Now, at the heart of this reading is the Six of Cups. This is emotional. It's not so, well, yeah, it's emotional baggage coming forward, but you also have the Justice card right here, which is talking about, of course, the time period that the full moon will be affecting, but this is the time period of September 23rd to October 22nd. You are obtaining justice. You are cutting through doubts and fears, and you're going to find that things that had once really held you back, really made you question yourself, the way that you're moving forward, the place that you want to be, you are now claiming your own. You have this power of intuition and self coming forward. You have this sense of really embracing yourself during this time, knowing where it is that you stand, knowing what it is that you want, and letting nothing and no one stand in your way. So this is a very powerful, very prosperous time for you. A lot of things are going to be kind of falling into balance at this time. All right, so this full moon is going to be helping you see the balance of things, because again, your intuition is so high. You have strong emotional property to you during this time, and it is going to be the fact that you are using this strength to move you forward, to have this balance, and to focus once again on what it is that you truly wanted when you were small, before the world made you reconsider things, before people laughed. Now you are going back to the true essence of you, and as you do so, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of prosperity, is handing you a gift of abundance. And what's so brilliant is that you are crowned by simply taking it. This is a time of you claiming your power, of you knowing your worth. And this full moon helps, just something clicks in you. It helps something click within your understanding, within your consciousness of self, that says, I understand that I'm valuable. I understand that I'm worth my weight in gold. And it isn't being a snob about the whole thing, but it is knowing that you are a valuable, prosperous, wonderful person, even if the world isn't quite, helping you see that right now. And it's claiming your truth. And you're taking this prosperity and you're moving to the next phase in your life. Now, this can also be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, who is going to help you, who is helping you be a student of your prosperity, is helping you see things in a different way. Now, this person can be somebody who you really get on with, or somebody you really don't, because sometimes the people who teach us the most valuable lessons in our lives are the people that we really don't like, right? So here it is definitely you moving forward in prosperity and in abundance. For you, you are going to find, Aries, that at your root, is your whole world changing. And why I say that is because we have the Wheel of Fortune right here. During this full moon, I will not be surprised at all if many of you go through a very emotional time. All right, for many of you, if you question things, if you find that emotionally things are really coming up, because you're going to feel a bit like you're on a roller coaster ride. That roller coaster ride is going to help you claim the essence of yourself. It's going to help you see what it is that you truly want, how it is that you truly want to move forward, and where it is that you want to be. It's a claiming of your power. It's a knowing of your truth. But be prepared for things to get a little bit choppy. And as I said before, it is going to be, the moon in Neptune, opposite the sun in Mars, and then square Jupiter. All these things are making it so that anger arises, so that confusion can be felt because emotions are so high. Emotions are so high, but trust in the fact that Pluto grounds you, that Pluto helps bring a positivity to you and a rebirth to the place that you want to be, to the place that you need to be, body, mind, and spirit. This is you really taking hold of the situation. It's embracing a change that is coming, and it's knowing that after this full moon, your life is doing a 180. And it is going to be a 180 that moves you forward, that helps you claim your truth, and that helps you see the power and the prosperity of your emotions. Because look right here. This line, the Lovers, the King of Cups, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune is almost completely major arcana. So what you have here is a sense of embracing love. Embracing your passion, embracing what it is that you desire, knowing where it is that you stand, having the angels bless you. There's going to be a duality, especially right here when it comes to your emotions, and a sense of your logic, your passion. You're going to be kind of figuring out how to put everything together like a jigsaw puzzle a little bit here. But that is going to be astoundingly good for you, because it is going to be right now during this full moon that your emotions are on display like an actor upon the stage. So know that that's what the cards are showing. So be aware of this during this time. If you have any really important business deals going on, or gatherings that you feel like you have to act a certain way for, make sure that you are giving yourself a bit of wiggle room, because again, emotions are going to be running so high, and this is going to be a very intense time for you. This is knowing simply that you are an emotional being, because all human beings are, and it is calming your emotions. It is embracing healing. It is holding the Holy Grail within your hands. Now, that does not matter if you believe in Christianity or not, if it's a religion or a mythology. What it shows here is love, sacrifice, compassion beyond comprehension. And that is going to be something that you kind of are a bit in tune during this time, because again, your intuition is so high, your emotional connection to the world around you is so high, and that's what can make things kind of feel like nails on a chalkboard when emotionally you feel out of alignment with the world around you, or you're seeing things and there's a sense of feeling an injustice. There's a sense of feeling as if, things should be a bit more balanced. It can be in your work life, it can be in your home life. This is going to be around, yes, with intimate relationships. It can be around home, it can be around family, it can just be around friends who you're really close to. Be very, very careful during this time with your lover, because if you are in a relationship or if you are dating somebody, because this is very much saying that emotions can be running very high for you and things can be taken out of context. By embracing the fact that during this time you will be an emotional being and letting yourself, kind of come to terms with that, because I do know with the Emperor, there's a sense of wanting to be in control of a situation, wanting to sit there and say, okay, I'm in control of my emotions. I know where it is that I stand. During this time, you won't be fully, all right, because the full moon will be affecting you in this way. So as you are embracing your emotional truth, as you are kind of listening to your soul and yourself, that's why it's going to be so important to relax during this time, to take time for you. You're going to find that as you embrace your heart more and more, and you embrace the fact that there is going to be at least a duality to your nature, if not feeling as if the things that you're really focusing on are changing every 5 minutes. For some of you, that's where you're going to be. And it's not going to be so comfortable for you, because you're going to want a sense of control. Now, I'm not saying that Aries are at all control freaks, because I know some of you will sit there and say, oh, well, the Emperor doesn't always mean control, but the Emperor is in control of his land. He is higher than a king. He rules the king. He could be seen here, and quite frankly, that is how he's being represented, as the high king of the land. So what you are doing here is there is a sense of your inner truth being like, you can't have the emotions that you want to have. You kind of have to keep it all together and keep everything very in control. But there's a sense of a bit of emotional chaos at this time that says, let things happen. Let things kind of unfold the way that they are, because that's going to make it a bit easier for you. It's going to bring justice and balance, and there is a sense of change that is coming because of this justice and balance and because of this emotional intuition that is coming your way. Now, with the Five of Cups, why I said this makes so much sense is because of the confusion of feelings, the anger that can arise, and there's going to be a real sense here of wanting to look at all the negative things. Also, a tendency to live a little bit in the past, which, I mean, we are made up of our past, but if we live in our past, then we never embrace our future. So here, what you are doing is you are saying, I am a king. Again, your emotions, your heart, and your passion are going to be seen at this time. The king, the actor upon the stage, the king, the power, the force behind the emperor. And you're going to find that you're transforming, that your passion is transforming you to some place and to someone who can turn around and see the beautiful love that surrounds you, the Two of Cups that is right there, the Lover's card that is right here. And then you embrace a sense of prosperity as you move forward, this gift of wealth and abundance, and this gift of balance and justice that very much comes in during the Libra time period of September 23rd to October 22nd. Now, it can also be, for some of you, things from the Gemini time period or the Aries time period do come up. Aries time period, May 21st to April 19th. Gemini time period is of not May. This is March 21st to April 19th. Gemini time period is May 21st to June 20th. This can come up during this time, and it can be a sense of a little bit of living in the past and letting your emotions and passions get the best of you. Don't do that to yourself. Keep on moving forward, because right here you are having a justice to what has been holding you back and what has here kind of been keeping you small, keeping you kind of in a place of, oh, I couldn't possibly. Now you're going to see that by the power of the divine, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. And I love that we have the Five and then the Six of Cups here, moving into the King of Cups, saying, I have the power over my emotions. I have the power over my feelings. I am owning this, and nothing and no one will stop me. And that transforms the game. That brings you to a place of passion. That brings you to the root of your true essence, the duality of your nature, the sense of being that public figure, that emperor, that person who has the facade of, I am strong, I am powerful, nothing can ruffle me. And behind the scenes of, I'm connecting with my passion, I'm connecting with myself, my heart is astoundingly important during this time, and you're going to find that you need to take time out just to listen to what your heart, to listen to what your emotions are saying, because it is going to be so astoundingly important to you. Your subconscious message is the Star card. You are getting your soul's wish. Subconsciously, you know it, and during this full moon, during this harvest moon, you are going to find that your harvest comes in, that the universe listens to what it is that you want and moves you forward to a place of absolute prosperity and beauty. This is also an Aquarius time period, okay, an Aquarius energy, yes, and an Aquarius time period of January 20th to February 18th. Subconsciously, you might know that there is going to be a shift that happens during that time. All right, Aries, I hope you enjoy this full moon as much as I plan to. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. It is always a pleasure to read for you. Bye.